All right, so I got interrupted, so now I have to make a part two. So the first video covered Regina Arnold, Flor Yvette Taranda, Kim Strong, and 467, and user TK3NMZUL1E, and also Divine7529. Okay, so go watch the first video to see your reading. This will be the second video. Okay, next up is Tracy Meath 5977, and her question was about prosperity. All right, Tracy, can I get information for Tracy? Advice for Tracy. Ooh, Page of Cups. What's this Page of Cups about? Wow. Okay. We have 2 pages and a 6 of Pentacles. I feel like there's an offer coming in where you're going to be able to help other people. Okay. And it's a new opportunity. All right. That has a lot of potential. All right. So I feel like this is something that you might feel very emotionally connected to, passionate about. And you know, what they say about pages is that this has a lot of potential to grow. Okay, so you had asked, you know, about prosperity. So I feel like there's an opportunity where you help other people. And you know, it may have started small at some point, or this is a new opportunity coming in that will allow you to really kind of like stack those pentacles up, okay, and create that stability that you're looking for. So that's really beautiful. Okay, so yeah, definitely you have a new opportunity coming in, or an opportunity to build on what you've already established. Okay, that is for Tracy. Kat Camiller 8865 is next. I just saw the 9 of Pentacles, by the way, Tracy. So going from the Page of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles really talks about growth. Okay. All right. So this is for Kat. Kat has the Moon. Okay. So Kat, there might be some things you are maybe cautious about, fearful about, and it might have something to do with a relationship here. The World card really talks about like accomplishment, a successful completion, and things coming together. Okay, I just want to make sure these are all in the upright. So this is really like, I feel like you have this anxiety and fear about this commitment, but you really shouldn't. I feel like things are going to come full circle in this situation, in this commitment. The 4 of Wands really talks about like stability, okay, foundation. And I feel like there might be some things you don't see as well. And it might be due to fear and anxiety about it, right? So maybe that fear and anxiety is kind of clouding your judgment, okay? And maybe creating things out of fear that don't really exist. So be careful about creating illusions for yourself about something that isn't really there. All right. I mean, usually the World card talks about like things kind of like coming full circle. Okay. And I feel like what's in the center of this is commitment, stability. Okay. And so I feel like maybe the guidance here is to kind of release the fear and the anxiety about this and just let things unfold naturally. Okay. That is for you, Kat. All right. The next person we have up is Frana 3743. Frana is asking about career. Okay, Page of Wands. What else? Then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, regarding her career. Ooh, all right. We have the Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the High Priestess. All right, so Page of Wands really talks about like, this is an opportunity, like an inspired idea, okay? Like a passion project, okay? It may have something to do with like a platform, some form of communication, whether it be like writing a book or a podcast or social media or something that requires, you know, heavy thinking, heavy thought, maybe even being a public speaker of some sort. I feel like with the High Priestess energy, this really talks about like using that intuition, okay, to know what to invest your time in and what not to, and how to go about it. I feel like with the Page of Wands, it's like you have all these ideas and you're not quite sure which direction to go in. And I feel like they want you to be clear about what your intentions are, okay? Because the Queen of Swords does not mince words or mince what she wants, okay? So be very clear on what you want to create, all right? Create a plan, okay? Because the Queen of Swords is very organized, okay, as well. Very business savvy, so make sure you have the foundation to kind of back up whatever this project is. And this involves resources as well. And make sure that you're tapping into your inner guidance and intuition as to how to move forward best, okay? Let's see. Yeah, and just remember that like sometimes you have to step back and let things unfold naturally as well. So just know that like even though you may want this to take off now, there may be a reason why there's some more effort needed, more organization needed in order to make this come to fruition. And so being slow right now kind of helps you put those things into place, okay? That is for Frana. All right, we're gonna do Catherine Anderson next. Catherine Anderson is asking about money. All right, Catherine Anderson. We have the Magician. What else do we have for Catherine? Oh, we got the same two cards again? Different order though. All right. So we have the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords, okay? So the Magician really talks about like making sure your mindset's right, okay? And not thinking about things in a lack mindset, like I don't have enough of money to do this, or so kind of like switching that inner thought process, you know, more aligned with like law of attraction type process, and knowing that like you're always provided for. Okay, and maybe work on some I am statements as well. And then, you know, as far as the Magician is concerned, this is about like manifesting. So being very clear about what you want to bring in, okay, and what you want to do and how you want to do it. So this is about creating, okay? The Magician also talks about like, you know, using the tools that you have acquired to date and making those tools work for you, okay? The Magician talks about like, and these tools are related to the heart, body, mind, and soul. So this is about making sure everything is balanced, okay? High Priestess energy here is really talking about like tapping into that wisdom and knowledge, okay? And I feel like these two are very much working together, okay? Tapping into what you already know, okay? And using that intuition on how best to use these tools, okay? Again, Queen of Swords energy really talks about, you know, your beliefs, your consciousness, and communication, okay? So this really talks about like, you know, putting what you already know to work for you. I feel like you're kind of like hung up on the fact that like you don't feel like you know enough, or you feel like you're too novice in something for it to really work out. I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to be the expert, and you don't need to be the expert, okay? What you already know is enough, and everyone has to start somewhere. And I feel like that's kind of where you're at, is knowing that like what you have and what your skill set is enough. Now build on it, okay? So that is for Catherine. Okay, so get out of that fear mindset too about like not being enough, all right? And that will bring in prosperity. That will bring in money. Okay, the next person is Angelique. She is asking about protection. Okay. Asking about how best to protect herself, which is good general knowledge for all of us. So let's see what the cards have to say. The Hierophant. Hierophant, leaving the past behind, letting the divine handle it. Okay, this is about you trusting in yourself and knowing that what you experienced was a lesson and only a lesson. It's not a sentence. And it was for your higher level growth and expansion. And just know that there are some things that the divine is working on with other people. Like, everyone's here to learn a lesson, and I feel like you learned yours. Okay, you learned yours, but they're still working on past energies for them to learn their lesson. Okay. Yeah, because I have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And you may have experienced a tower yourself. And so that is for us because, some things are unaligned for our highest and greatest good. And as a result, some things have to come crashing down. Oftentimes because they're built on unfaulty foundations and reasons. And sometimes we're doing things for the wrong reasons, or maybe other people are. And so, sometimes things have to end so something better can be created. And I feel like that's what this is talking about. Okay, so let's talk about protection for a second. What does she need to consider? Yeah, and it has something to do with someone being a player. What else? Just know that you will have abundance, financial stability, and blessings. Okay, and this is the reason why for the Tower. Okay, is because there was addictions, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, and money. Okay, this is what the Tower is. Okay. It's bringing this down because this is who you're dealing with, and the divine is like, no, we need you to be aligned in another way. Like, that's your past, right? You can't bring this into the future, okay? Because you're destined for this, all right? So you need to leave that past energy behind because you are no longer aligned with this kind of energy, all right? Let's get some advice for protection. Yeah, look, this is why. Oh my God. Earth angel energy. Are you kidding me? You have a special mission. So you can't bring this low vibrational energy with you. You have to heal from it. You have special gifts, and they want you to work with these. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to the visions and those dreams, okay? The best thing you can do as far as protection is concerned is to surrender that past energy to the divine, okay? And focus on your own energy, okay? Make sure that you, are cleansing your energy using sage, okay? Using sage, using Palo Santo, all right? Praying, asking for guidance, meditating, making sure you're eating as clean as possible. Make sure that you're not involved in energy that is low vibrational. So being careful about who you hang out with and what you do when you do hang out. So if you're drinking and you're at bars and stuff like that, then you're going to be attracting low vibrational energy. And so that just makes it even harder. So just be careful about like the choices you're making for yourself, because they're really asking for you to kind of leave that past life behind, okay? Because you're aligned for something else, being an earth angel, okay? And if you need more information about all of this, then I would recommend a personal reading for you. All right, so the next person we're going to give a reading to is Debbie. D-E-B-B-I-E-L, I think, and then 3593. She's asking about money and career. All right. Money and career. High Priestess. Temperance. Hanged Man. All right. And then we have 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, so what I'm picking up is that there could be some sort of like competition going on or conflict at work. And what they want you to do is to kind of see it from a bigger picture, okay? They want you to go within, okay? And do not partake in any of the work drama, all right? And so they want you to gain a new perspective, okay? The Hanged Man really talks about like going within and doing that reflection, and trying to gain a new outlook, okay? It's about taking a pause and being the observer, all right? Acceptance of something for the way that it is, okay? And, you know, temperance really talks about restoring balance, okay? It also talks about like moderation, harmony, and mixing things together to make something new, okay? So I feel like you're being asked to kind of step back and kind of, you know, think about what you can take from the situation and potentially move on, okay? With the High Priestess energy, this really talks about like stepping back and allowing things to unfold naturally. I feel like there's a lot of things going on, and your guidance is really to not engage and to kind of take that step back, right? We have the Hangman, we have Temperance, which is to remain balanced, and then we have the High Priestess, which is, she's in the middle of both these columns, and she is like staying neutral and understanding that like certain things have to play out a certain kind of way, and you got to like wait and see, okay? And right now it's not a time to take action, okay? It's a time to kind of like sit back in the cut and see how things are going to shake out, okay? And then your intuition will tell you what to do next, all right? So right now I feel like it's a wait and see, all right? Wait and see for Debbie regarding the career situation. All right, next we have my girl Doreen. She wants to know who is in her energy. And I kind of giggle because I feel like she already knows this. But we will check. All right. All right, then I'm going to use the other deck. Okay. Oof. Ooh. All right, let's get some cards for Doreen. She's asking who is in her energy. Oh, just know that victory will be yours regardless. They want you to get more connected, meditate, and spend time in nature. Who is in Doreen's energy and why? Holy crap. Redirect your thoughts. Okay. So if there's like negative, so here's the, okay. So you know how you asked who's in your energy? Someone may be pulling on your energy, but they don't want you to focus on that. All right. They want you to focus on if something comes up, like a memory comes up of a past person, they want you to dismiss that and redirect your energy to something positive. Okay, so something that is a nice memory, or something that you want to create for yourself in the future, or something that you want, that you're looking forward to doing with maybe a friend or for yourself. They want you to redirect that energy, okay? And they want you to get more connected and meditate, all right? Because you're being aligned with this, all right? And this is, you know, soulmate energy. This is divine love, okay? And so in order for your vibration to be where it needs to be, who cares if anyone's pulling on your energy? They don't want you to focus on it. They don't want you to worry about it. They don't want you to have any fear about it. They just want you to redirect your energy and keep that vibration high, all right? So that you can have that vibration of attracting this in, because this is what is in your destined path, all right? So don't worry about anyone in your energy, okay? Worry about your thoughts. Yeah, maybe you need to take a little break. Take a trip, okay? Take a break. I know you have a lot going on work-wise, so, you know, focusing on that, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, triple numbers, all that, okay? All right, so don't worry about who's pulling on your energy. Worry about your mindset instead. Okay, love ya. Next person is LK Pursing, asking about love. Ooh, Magician is out today, baby. Ooh, someone is manifesting a counterpart. Choices in love. Ooh-wee. LK Pursing, what are you up to? Don't sweat it. All right. So you have the Magician, the Lovers, and the Eight of Swords, okay? The Eight of Swords really talks about like overthinking. It's talking about like stressing, okay? Like I feel like your mindset is stressing you out. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of like mental anguish that you are putting yourself in. And I feel like you're so hyper focused on wanting a relationship that it's actually not doing you any good. I feel like this is actually like really affecting you, okay? And I feel like maybe if you take a break from overthinking and plotting and planning and focusing on having a partner and focus on yourself, you won't feel this anxiety and fear and stress. This also talks about depression as well. So maybe, you know, you feeling like you're not, maybe there's some sort of relationship or partnership you're in that's causing you stress. I feel like, you know, it's really important to kind of like be very cautious of how you invest your energy. Like, are you over investing your energy? Are you people pleasing? Are you over investing your energy with your subconscious thoughts, which are swords? Are you, you know, over investing your energy in the material realm? Like maybe this person isn't financially helping you the way that they should. Is there passion? Like with the wands, you know, the wands talk about like ambition, action, motivation, passion. So I feel like they really want you to maintain balance, okay? Because right now this is showing me that there's a lack of balance here. And so maybe taking a step back and saying, okay, well, what are the things that are out of balance and how can I bring them into balance for myself? All right. I feel like that's the message here. That is for LK, Persing, Persing. All right. Next reading is for Cashapp. I mean, some of these names, I'm brutalizing them. I'm so sorry. So the next reading is for Kduffyvelasco 1731. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hope I got that right. You are asking about love. Let's ask. Oh, that one came flying out. Inner strength. Oof. Having compassion and forgiveness. All right, what else about the strength card that we need to know about for Kaji, Sora? Ooh, High Priestess again, and the Hanged Man. All right. Okay, so this is really about you having compassion, okay, and embracing this time out, embracing the fact that like you have the opportunity to change your outlook on something, and have forgiveness for yourself and have forgiveness for others. And understanding that like we're all here to learn from each other, okay? Some of the experiences can be very difficult, of course, but those oftentimes generate massive change in us, okay? And so understanding that like some of those experiences are like catalysts in our life, okay? And I feel like it's really helped you to maintain a neutral position, or you're being called to have a neutral position in something. It's also, you know, representing balance as well as, you know, tapping into that inner wisdom and knowledge, okay? And it's also like for the gain of inner wisdom and knowledge. I feel like through this experience, you gained that inner wisdom and knowledge. And now you trust your intuition more than anything else. So those little whispers that you experience that you may not have listened to, you are able to look back and reflect through a new perspective and say, hey, you know what? I should have listened to myself. Okay, I should have paid attention. I was right the whole time. I don't know how many times all of us have said that to ourselves. Me too many times. But I feel like that was what you gained from this, is to trust yourself and to know that like when something feels off about whatever it is, for you to trust yourself and to trust your intuition. And it's okay for you to hold back so that you can see things from a bigger picture, okay? And gain a new outlook and perspective on something. And I feel like you are now in the process of like accepting things for the way it is, all right? And you know, there's a win in that. There's definitely a win in that. So gaining that new perspective is going to help you in the next experience. Okay. Next person is Shape-Shifting Stardust, number 33. Okay, so you are asking about love as well. Ooh, King of Wands. Ay, ay, ay. Fire sign energy. Then we have the Empress. Wow. So this person is very like ambitious, motivated. You know, this is talking about like someone who really is like has big energy. Okay, this person has big energy. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, then we have the Empress, and then we have a Page of Pentacles. The Empress is you, and this is an offer. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is, you know, someone coming forward with a message of interest. Okay, and you know, the Pentacle really talks about like the material realm. So this is something that not just somebody is thinking about. Like this is somebody. This is actually happening, okay, in the material realm. Like you might get an email, you might get a comment on a post or a phone call or a text, okay? So I feel like this energy is coming into your life. Let's get one more card. What else can we have? The Seven of Wands, all right? I feel like you have your walls up, all right? You may, when you get this, like, reach out, you might be like, what does this person want? Like, oh, I feel like you're going to be a bit on the defense. And I think here's the thing, like with social media, especially nowadays, like I feel like we're all like that. I feel like we're just like, are you really who you are, who you say you are, right? We always like have to question who is on the other end of that profile, right? Whether it's on a dating app, whether it's on, you know, Instagram or whatever it is, you know, because that's how we interact with people today. And so I feel like you may question the intent here. All right. So what is the intent? Okay, so this is saying why you have your guard up, and it's because you've been really hurt before. Okay, like you've had to deal with some shady stuff, because this is like about like there's like a wolf in sheep's clothing here. Okay, and I feel like, yeah, you know, this is like, you know, you've been through a lot, you've experienced a lot. Okay, and that's why you have your protection up. All right. And so I think, you know, make sure that you're not too overly, you know, focused on the past. Like, just because this energy is coming in doesn't mean that they're going to hurt you like someone in the past has, okay? Let's get one more card about this. I mean, I'm getting like this is going to be a good thing. I'm not getting that this person is intentionally going to hurt you at all. Queen of Wands. This is not someone you've been with before, just confirming that. Queen of Wands. This really talks about like they think you're absolutely beautiful and magical and, you know, mystical almost. So yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like, you know, they're not exactly sure, but we have a king and queen here. Okay, so this is like a pair, all right? King and Queen of Wands. So if this energy reaches out or has reached out and you're questioning their intent, I would say their intent is good, or it will be. All right, so that is for Shape-Shifting Stardust. All right. The next reading is for Veronica MJ9QN, I believe is the call name. Also looking for information about love. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands talks about like a lot has happened and experienced in the past. Hermit and Judgment. All right. Is this her energy? No. This is someone you dealt with's energy. Okay. They are being they're under God's judgment right now. All right. I feel like this person plays the victim. All right. And so as a result, your guidance is to stay and just like don't pay them any mind. Okay. Do not re-engage with this energy, because I feel like this is something that they repeat over and over again. And I feel like the 10th time is going to be the last straw. Okay. Because now it's time for them to really reflect, because judgment really is about that honest self-evaluation. And I feel like the divine wants you to have forgiveness of this situation, but mostly for your own benefit, not actually forgiving this person per se, but forgiving yourself. And just know that like the divine is working on them as it relates to like they're going to go through a transformation, and you don't need to be involved, because it's for them and only them. And if you get involved, right, this person, I feel like this person plays on your heartstrings. They play the victim, and so you're often having to help them out or bail them out in some kind of way. Your advice is to not do that. Okay, with the Hermit card, this really talks about like going within for guidance, minding your own business, keeping to yourself, and letting the divine handle it. All right, so don't get involved. Yeah, because look, I have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. All right, this person is not someone you are aligned with helping anymore. So if there's like a family member or a past energy, or sibling or something like that, a friend, you're being guided to kind of keep to yourself and don't get involved. And that is for Veronica, NJ9QN. All right, next reading I have is Empress Energy 3376, and you wanted to know about justice. So regarding Veronica, real quick, just to circle back, I feel like you're going to be approached by that energy, because they're going to say like how horrible everything is going for them, and it's because they're experiencing karma, and you need to not engage. So no response is a response. And once that kind of energy clears out, then you're going to possibly experience some new energy regarding like new love, new options, that type of thing. But this energy is still around you, so nothing new can come in right now. And make sure you push that energy away. All right, Empress Energy 3376, asking about justice. All right, Empress Energy. Ooh, I'd say you got some justice here. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Judgment, yeah. Well, there's your justice. I feel like, you know, with the center card being the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you really had to like hold on to things. Hold on tight and fight for things. I feel like this is also a mindset as well. But I feel like, you know, with Judgment on the right and Ace of Pentacles on the left, this really talks about like there's a big blessing coming your way, and it is part of your good karma, and that is what you're asking about. So just know that like you being in this energy, kind of holding back, pinching pennies, being cautious of what you put your energy towards, whether that's people, places, or things, that will no longer be the case. Okay, so I feel like whatever you're worried about, whatever justice you're seeking, you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, you're going to be taken care of. This is like, this card to me is like, you will always have what you need when you need it. Okay, no matter if it's and it doesn't always have to be a grand scale. It can be like, oh, I just got like, you know, my power bill was $100 cheaper than it was last month. It's those things, those little things. Okay, paying attention to the little things, because it's not always about the big things. But I feel like you will always have what you need. Okay, and that is a blessing from the divine. Yeah, and then I just got the Sun card is sticking out. So just know that, you know, everything's going to be okay. All right. That's for Empress Energy 3376. All right, next reading is for H Lady Time 8280. She's asking about a relationship. Okay, we have the Fool card. Is this in reverse? No, okay. New beginnings, new energy, new opportunities. Okay. Let's see. What else do we need to know? Five of Swords. All right, so this is about someone you are with. All right. What I have in the middle here is the Five of Swords. So what this really tells me is that there is someone who doesn't have the best interest in mind. In fact, they're operating from a place of like deception and betrayal, and checking to see if anyone is paying attention because they think they got away with something. Okay. And I feel like you intuitively know this. All right. And I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. So if you have any little hints about an energy here that may not really be telling you the full story, you need to believe and trust yourself. All right. I feel like this person might want a new start with you. And so they really want you to tap into your intuition to know whether this is, if this is the energy that they're in. All right. Can we get some more on this? Yeah, I feel like you're being watched. Someone has a lot of thoughts about you. Okay, we have the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. All right, I feel like this person may say they want to start over with you, but literally I feel like their intentions are not good. All right, their mindset, their subconscious, their energy is not positive. Regardless of what they say, they're thinking and doing something else. Yeah, and then we have the Hierophant. I feel like God stepping in and saying, this is not for you. Okay. This energy, this person is not for you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I feel like this person wants to take advantage of you somehow. All right. So, I mean, this is the Hierophant protecting the Empress, which is very intuitive, spiritually gifted here person. Or this is just tapping into that intuition. Yeah, I feel like you need to say no to this energy. All right. They may come forward with an offer of some sort of like apology or say, hey, I miss you or whatever. But just know that nothing's changed with this person. So it's a no. You can say yes, but the recommendation is no. All right, that was for H Lady Time 8280. All right, next reading is for FULC-UPAYUZ. And it's regarding a family ranch. What do we need to know about this family ranch? What's the advice? Fool, Hierophant, Tower, and the Moon. Nice card. I feel like there's going to be a better option than the ranch. All right. I feel like the ranch is not all that it appears to be. I feel like there's a lot of things wrong with it that are unseen with the Moon card. I feel like And there's a lot of like patience is needed, because there's going to be something that's going to be a better option, that's in better alignment, okay, that doesn't have all kinds of stuff potentially wrong with it, okay, or there's some sort of like I'm picking up that there's some sort of like, it'll cause instability in a couple different ways, and it's not just financial, okay? And I feel like you're going to be directed towards something that's better, and they want you to just trust that something better will come around, and just be patient. All right, so I'm picking up that it's a no-go on the ranch, in whatever way that is for you, whatever way that resonates for you. Okay. All right, I've got a couple more, and then we are closing this out. The next one is for Karen Homer, and she's asking about a house. Ace of Wands and the World card. Ace of Wands and the World card, and then the Two of Swords. I feel like this is a blessing in disguise. I feel like it's some sort of a gift. And I feel like things have come full circle for this to happen. I feel like there's a choice to be made about potentially the future. Make sure you don't listen to everybody else. I feel like they want you to listen to yourself. Like, go within and find out what is for you, what isn't for you. Okay? I feel like there's a lot of outside noise that may influence your decision. And I feel like they want you to block that energy. And they want you to listen to the divine. Okay? Because this is something that is going to come full circle. And then I have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Happy family, happy life. What about this house? Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this is like fated. I feel like something is closing out, so something new can begin. Yeah, especially with the World and the Wheel of Fortune. You are going to be moving away from this energy. Yeah. I feel like something is a blessing in disguise. It's going to close out a major chapter in your life. And it's because you need to get away from this energy. And so for right now, keep this house thing under wraps, okay? Do not talk to anyone about it. Keep it to yourself. Because this energy would like to sabotage it. All right? Yeah. Look, we have the Emperor card. And it landed over the Devil. I'm picking up like a husband energy. Or father figure energy of some kind that might want to sabotage this opportunity for you. Yeah, because then I just got the Page of Pentacles, which is an opportunity. Yeah, and a Page of Cups. I feel like your guidance is to leave the past behind and focus on your future. But not everybody needs to know your business, so keep it to yourself. All right, that is for Karen Homer, 6066. All right, next card is for Auntie BB5814. She had just a general pull. What do we got for her? Moon card. Things might be unseen. Moon, Magician, Devil, and Emperor. All right, so the moon really talks about like confusion, trouble, irrational, delusion. It could mean like there's a lot of illusions around you. There could be anxiety and fear as well. I feel like there might be somebody like a narcissistic energy that you are dealing with. Okay? Yeah. And I feel like you pick up on their energy and you're like, what do I do with this energy? Like, how do I block this energy? How do I protect myself from this energy? And I feel like it's, you know, this is like the empath slash narcissistic paradigm here. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you feel like they manipulate a lot of things, and they don't have the best intentions. And I feel like, you know, you're struggling with dealing with this energy here, or healing from it, right? I think the most important thing about the empath and narcissistic dynamic is that you really do have to call your power back, okay? And not let them have any more of your power, all right? And to heal yourself, right? And doing that inner work, sometimes it requires therapy, because there's a lot of damage done. Sometimes it's like you don't even realize how much damage and pain there is as a result of being with a narcissist. And so I feel like that might be kind of what's in your energy right now, Auntie BB 5814. So that's what I picked up for you. And then I'm going to do one last one, and this is for Kristen Miller. She was kind of late to the game, so I wanted to include her regardless of the time zone. So let's get a general reading for Kristen Miller. Okay. You have something that's kind of like ending so that a new beginning can come in. All right, and it has something to do with people that you're around. This could be family, could be friends, could be a community. I feel like you might be realigning with a different group of people. Maybe you've had to end some friendships. Okay. And then we have an Emperor and the Two of Swords. I feel like you're being, I feel like you have experienced the ending of a relationship because somebody put you in a third party. And your advice right now is to keep, oh crap. Okay, so I got cut off there. So we have the Tower, okay? It's sideways. So this means something's in the is in the process of coming to an end so that a new beginning can be established. Okay, I feel like it's a relationship. I feel like there's third party involvement here, or family or friend group that might have been in the middle of this. It does have something to do with, you know, a masculine energy here, and this could be third party relationship situation here. I feel like you're being advised to keep this energy blocked, okay? All right. What else does she need to know? Yeah, there's a lot of pain here. A lot of pain. This person pretended to be something they weren't. All right, and that's why this needs to end. You will have victory at the end of the day, okay, over this energy here, all right? They may have juggled you with many different people, or maybe just one person. I'm kind of picking up more than one. But you are protected, okay, from this energy, all right? So just, you will no longer be hurt in this way, okay? Make sure that you keep to yourself, okay? Do not engage, all right? You don't need an apology. You don't need to know what's going on with them. You don't need any truth from them. You already know the truth. And your truth was that you experienced this kind of pain at their hand. And that is enough truth. Just know and have faith that you're fully supported, okay? I feel like the Six of Wands talks about like you having a lot of support and people behind you, and including the divine. And you're being protected and guided right now. All right, so listen to the guidance. No response is a response, all right? And just, you know, you don't need to experience this over and over again, okay? Because this person, that's all they know what to do, okay? They don't know any different. So surrender them to the divine, okay? And, yeah, let this tower fall. All right. You can always pick up the pieces, and the divine and your friends will help you. Okay. That is for Kristen Miller. All right, y'all, that completes the free readings. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And I'm so grateful that all of you were interested, and it is a blessing to be able to share this insight and knowledge with all of you. And if you want to book a personal, look in the description and all my information is in there. So blessed be. I love y'all and have a wonderful day.